Good morning, everybody. I hope it's a good morning for you, for real. Today's Sunday the 20th. Your boy in so much pain, I can't even lie to you. Back on fire. But we still gonna do a little something. But back on fire. We got little Sasha Mama. She the star of the show today. She just chilling. Wanted to say hi with her mouth wide open. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some stretches in and get a little topic going and figure it out. All right, so I don't know if y'all up on this, but this that patch I was telling you about. One of my friends had purchased for me at the job, little Chinese tiger patch. Just put it on your back and whatnot. It's helping a little bit, but so is aspirin and ibuprofen. I'm talking about. I'm on everything. This shit is don't feel good at all. Shoot. I know I've been encouraging everybody to get a massage, and I ain't even get one. Why is it help? I had to turn down a massage. I feel stupid now, but it was just kind of late, and I didn't want to get the wrong impressions. But when I woke up this morning, I said I should have took that fucking offer for that massage. That's the truth. Oh, shit. Because sometimes people really just be, that massage should be tricky. Sometimes they be sensual massages, sometimes be sexual massage, sometimes they just be medical uh, needed massage, you know what I'm saying? So I really know what kind of massage I was being offered, so I had to pass for the moment, but I'm trying to make some time today to try to squeeze in a massage because these muscles is tight. Uh, all right, so yeah, today is Sunday, straight up casual wear Sunday. Y'all trying to tell you because it'd be so hard to just do anything. It's so hard to be consistent doing anything every day. So trust me, I be wanting to throw in the towel just because it's so easy to just say I ain't gonna do crap today. Especially when you're in pain, especially with your back hurting, and then you gotta figure out how to change your routine. I know, girl. My style over there tripping, so yeah. Uh, what I'm gonna do today is gonna be mainly light stretches, light turns, light stretches and light turns. You know what I'm saying? For real. The one thing you don't want to do is hurt yourself more. Like those squats, like I was saying, it ain't the squats. I had too much weight. So you don't want to just jump in and then hurt yourself trying to do too much stuff at one time. You'll hurt yourself. So that's what I end up doing. The crap I'm telling everybody else not to do. I don't gotta do a 90-day challenge. I'm up here geek, but to be realistic, I'm only 1/3 of the way through there. So meaning I got 2/3 of the way to go. So you don't want to hurt yourself before the race is even close to being over. So I say that to say this. Today gonna be a relaxed day, even though I'm in a lot of pain. I'm gonna still do something. But for y'all, getting that pain, just lighten your load, but stay in motion, So that's one of my little things. Don't give up on yourself, but listen to your body. If your body telling you you're doing too much, listen to it. Your body saying you can go an extra mile, whatever it's saying, then push yourself. But just be aware of what's going on. So I went to Home Depot the other day. I ordered some paint. I'm planning on painting my house, the outside, the exterior. So I went online and I Googled cheap paint. And bam, I got some cheap paint. 5 gallons for like 40 some dollars. Cheapest in the world. Home Depot. I order it. They deliver it at a particular Home Depot, Pearson Road. And yeah, Pearson Road Home Depot. So I go there to pick it up. Now it's nothing but white paint. It's a white flat paint. It ain't no miracle paint. So I take it to the paint people so they could put a tint on it. So since it didn't come from their store, and since they didn't really want to help, to make a long story short, they didn't put no tint in it. She was like, I don't know how to put the tint in it because my computer don't have the numbers for this particular brand of paint, or whatever she was saying. And I was telling her, I don't care if it don't come out perfect. Like it's only paint. You can only change the color so many ways. It's only paint. This ain't rocket science. But I don't know what to do. So basically, the lady who didn't look nothing like me did not want to help me. So I was kind of frustrated. Now, there was a lady that looked similar to me that was trying to help me, but didn't have the authority that the person who didn't look like me had. So the person who didn't look like me just took over the whole conversation, stopped the person who was trying to be helping me. Now, I say this to say this. You don't have to help nobody. I get, it's always a rule of thumb. You can always get out of doing something. Like, hey, the rules say I can't do it. And then you can stand on that. But you can also be compassionate. You can also be caring. You can also understand that some rules are meant to be bent. So I just say this. When the tables turn and all those people who didn't know how to be compassionate, all those people who didn't know how to give an olive branch or just do some shit with some kindness, the motherfuckers is gonna be the first ones begging for mercy, begging for someone to be kind, begging for sympathy and all of that. It's gonna be the same motherfuckers. So I just say this to say this. If you get an opportunity to do something good, it don't cost you a dime, put some tint in somebody's paint once in a while. Dude, I already paid for the shit, and it ain't rocket science. It's white flat paint. If you don't have the brand that I bought at your store, just use the same code for any other white flat paint. And if it don't come out perfect, it's still gonna come out. But that motherfucker did not want to help me. I don't know if it was because of my dreads. I don't know what it was. But that miserable motherfucker did not want to help me. And I hope that her not helping me help her have a miserable day. And then that was the funny part. As she refusing to help me, the motherfucker had the nerve to say, have a good day. Bitch, that just made me have more conversation. I was trying to have a good day, and you refuse to do anything to help me have anything like a good day. Your ass, you by the book ass motherfucker. Now, if it would have been Uncle Billy or Uncle Jed, you would have did what you could do to help them motherfuckers, because that's just how motherfuckers do. So, like I said, I hope you get all you got coming. All it did for me, was make me order a white truck. I'm about to get a brand new truck, so fuck it, I'm just gonna order a white one to match my white house. Since I'm gonna paint my whole house white, it's gonna, in hindsight, it's gonna be the perfect situation. But, motherfucker, that ain't your choice. Even though, God gonna have the last say, and it's gonna work out perfect on my behalf. And then I was having a hard time picking a color anyway, because I didn't want to fight the funk of the hood. You know what I'm saying? You can't just jump out and have a purple house and shit, and everybody else got brick houses. So I was really torn on what color to go with anyway. Because I wanted a modern color, and I also wanted to be considerate of the hood. Because we live in a little cul-de-sac, and motherfuckers, care about their crib. So, whatever the case, without her knowing, she helped me. I'ma stand on it like it was a help. Your refusal to be compassionate, your refusal to be understanding might have been the best choice. But in the end, karma is a motherfucker. So, that much I do know. So she got a few minutes on my show. Home Depot need to get some more compassionate paint managers, because that motherfucker wasn't shit. And I understand. Mad at the world, mad at all this bullshit going on. Don't take it out on me, because shit, we ain't the ones that's gonna be, shit, we done had our motherfucking fair share taking all that shit over with now. So, motherfuckers need to understand what they need to understand. While the pendulum is swinging, cause that shit about to make a motherfucking change. Alright, so I'm feeling a little bit better. Stretches, I'm talking about dying to stretch. Dying to stretch. In the bed stretching, on the floor stretching. That killing me. But what can you do? You gotta stay in motion. You can't fucking overdrug yourself. Shit, you can't just lay in the bed screaming about how that back killing your ass, because that's what I wanted to do. I ain't gonna lie. So what I did decide to do, I'm gonna do a similar workout program, but without all that squat shit right now. I ain't gonna do too many squats. I ain't trying to hurt myself. And like I said, the mission ain't for nobody to hurt themselves. The goal is to just try to do more and be more consistent. That's it. Just try to be consistent. Try to make a plan every day. I'm gonna try to do something to better my life. That's all it's about. And your health is your life. If you're doing something to make yourself stronger, if you're doing something to make yourself healthier, you're doing something to better your life. And if you don't think you deserve at least a few minutes for you to better your life, come on. What the hell? Hey, let me let her out. She up there bullshit. See, one thing about them dogs, they be whining all the time. You gotta listen to what they talking about. I just brought her in not too long ago to kind of help me with my show. So she might not have. Oh, that felt good. She might not have dumped. So she knows she can't do it in here. So that's what that whining about. So the main thing too. The same thing with the dogs. The whole concept why this whole thing going together. Your body, your dogs, all that shit. When someone's telling you something, it might not say it in the language like nigga, I gotta go shit, but it might be subtle things. And you just gotta pay attention to those subtle things. Whether it's your body giving you that light ache saying you need to do this, or if it's that scale looking a certain way saying you need to do this, whatever kind of light signals you get, don't be blind to it. Don't ignore them. That's why I ain't gonna do no squats. I hear my back saying, nigga, please. And it's saying just that, nigga, please. You gotta leave this motherfucking back alone. Work on everything else to try to strengthen your lower back. But right now, you gotta leave that back alone. So, I'ma listen. Man, beautiful Sunday. Do something nice for somebody, even if it don't cost you nothing. That lady could have put some tint in that damn paint. Mean ass bitch. And then when somebody mean to her back, she gonna be thinking this motherfucking ain't gonna understand how a motherfucker could be mean to her Susie Q looking at. You will see. Cause you was a bitch. And that's how karma do. Period. All right, so this is the last day of this 3-month part of this 90-day challenge. Well, it's close to it. I started on the 23rd, so this 23rd will be exactly a rotation. But when you're breaking it down in the 4 weeks, it only goes into 28 days instead of 30 or 31. But this definitely will be the completion of week 4. So that's what that is. Other than the back, everything else is feeling good. Blood pressure ain't too fucking high. 145 over 109 or 105. It ain't low, but it ain't high. So that's what that is. And it rained yesterday. I wanted to start painting yesterday. And to be honest, I'm kind of happy. I ain't happy, but I'm happy because I'm blessed. But I kind of am happy that things work out the way they work out. I'm an optimistic person. Even though I wanted to add a color, the fact that it didn't happen, I'm still finding joy that once I put that new coat on, it's still gonna look better than it did. It's still gonna look real nice. It's still gonna play the part. I still got the paint at a cheap price. If I want to redo it in a couple years, it ain't cost me nothing. I got my own spray painter. I got my own ladders. I'm gonna do my own labor. So all I had to pay for this time was the paint, because I had already paid for the sprayer and the ladders previously. So this trip I only had to pay for paint. So to paint the whole house ain't gonna be a really expensive project. Just time consuming. But whatever the case is, now that she done forced me to go white, I'm looking forward to it. Nice, white is nice and clean, so I ain't gonna worry about this. It was the color of the house when I purchased it. I done already changed it 2 or 3 times, because I just think it's cool to pull up and your shit looking a certain way. So I done painted the outside a couple times, but this is damn near the 3rd time. So when I bought it, it was white and black. Now it's gonna be white and tan or some shit. But it is what it is. That patch starting to work. I ain't feeling that back as much. When I tell y'all I was crying on the floor, stretching, on the bed, stretching, crying. I mean, not literal tears, but trust me, it hurt. And yet still I'm here. So I know y'all could do it too. Y'all deserve it. You deserve to tighten up some of that loose ends. You deserve to live a healthier life. Shit. A motherfucking Doberman Pinscher get after your ass can't even run 2 houses up the block. Now you know you don't deserve that. Run 2 houses up the street, you fucking dead tired. Chihuahua eating your ass up. Cause you can't fucking run up the block. So you deserve more than that. I promise you. I promise you. Ain't no way you gonna look in the mirror and say you don't deserve more than that. I bet you can't do it. I bet you can't look in the mirror and look your fucking self in the face and say, I don't deserve more. Shit. And if you can do that, your ass fucking retarded. And you need more help. You need some mental help. Because who don't deserve more? Who can't be more? So, there's a lot of motherfuckers who don't want to be more. Nah, I ain't asked that question. I look around, I see a motherfucker content with nothing. Content with a motherfucker gonna give them. So that's okay too. But the blood come from greatness. The blood come from Nefertiti. The blood come from Samson. The blood come from so many great pharaohs from Africa. That's where the blood comes from. So, of course, they want you to forget where you come from. That's why they take information out of history books. That's why they dog people for being awoke or aware of what's going on, not sleep. So, it's a plan. It's a systemic plan to keep us without having pride in ourselves. If your ass looked at yourself as a queen, if your ass looked at yourself as a king, ain't no way you're gonna be up there licking somebody's booty hole that ain't your queen. Ain't no way you're gonna be sucking somebody's toes that ain't your king. So we do all this strange shit thinking we having fun or we the fun ones, but it's really a sign of low self-esteem. To me, I don't get no high esteem thinking of me kissing somebody's booty with my nose all up in their crack. I don't see that as nothing elevating my king status. Even if, and I ain't no selfish guy. I like to please people and want to be pleased, but I also have to understand the Bible says nothing illegal under the marriage bed. Now, if you married and you doing all those strange things, the Bible says it's cool. And that's the way it should be. But when you ain't married and you doing all these strange things to everybody, that's a self-esteem issue. And it's okay. Because a lot of us come up from broken families. A lot of us don't know our fathers. A lot of us, don't know a lot about much. Therefore, how you gonna have pride in where you come from when you ain't got a clue where you come from? Most of you might know you come from Georgia, might come from Florida. That's just 1-2 generations. And then the book closed, because a lot of people don't have that information. At least African Americans, our heritage was stolen and taken from us. Burnt, obliterated, and meant not for us to track. But, of course, it's trackable. And of course, when you track it, you're going to realize you come from pharaohs. You're going to come from the greatest thinkers of the world. The people who built the pyramids. The people who had straight up contact with people going out of space. The whole Egyptian thing is real major if you do some research. The whole concept of the African mind is major if you do some research. You still got that mind. You got a percentage of that mind. We ain't all cut up. Of course, we all got some of that different blood in us now. But that still don't take away your original line. See, and that's the whole thing about breeding dogs and things like that. You can bring back some of those traces of the great ones, because it's there. You might have to do a little bit of this and a little bit of that to bring out those traits of the great ones, but it's there. And just if you can bring out the traits of a great dog, I'm trying to say you can't bring out the traits of a great man or a great woman. It's in you. It's in your bloodline. It's in your heritage. So keep all that in consideration as you striving to better yourself. A lot of times we have to do some research so we can see who we come from, That's why pedigrees and shit so important. People can see where the great ones were, where they come from. That's how it is. And the same thing important in your human heritage. You'll be so proud of yourself if you realize some of the great people that came before you that they don't want you to know about, they don't want you to relate to. They want you to just relate to. There's other stuff that's keeping us suppressed. Only looking up to motherfucking doughboys and pimps and players. Shit. How? Ain't none of them really survived and made it to where it's a major thing. That's like a motherfucker growing up trying to be a crackhead. How? Why? None of them have made no great stride. It's always been proven a bad choice. So you don't want to just make no damn bad choices. That's why it's good to know your heritage. It's good to know other things, because when you don't know nothing, you might not know that's a dumbass choice to make. But when you can look and see how other people who made those choices, you can look and see how they done lost their job, they done lost their housing, they done lost their weight, they mouth and shit all sucked in, and they used to be the prime queen, now they the prime fiend. You gotta understand that. You gotta understand that shit real. It's choices. It's heritage. So, and I'm sure a lot of us, if we looked at ourselves like great people, we wouldn't do a lot of dumb shit. But if you can't look at yourself as no great person because you don't really relate to other great people, you just gotta do more history, do some research. Because you come from great people, you can be a great person. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Woo. This motherfucker starting, it ain't absorbing like that other shit. But it's gonna be okay. And then too, like I was saying, we're doing a 90-day challenge, and we haven't even really been taking no breaks. So if you can get some stretches done in between your workout, you should. I'm telling you, you don't need that shit. For one, we're doing 90 days straight, so we really ain't really focusing on recovery time. We allowing our body to recover in the 23 hours that we're not working out. So with that being said, do your stretches while you're working out. It's gonna hurt. Take your pain medicine. Get your motherfucking tiger patch, Chinese tiger patch. Do what you gotta do to continue your journey to greatness. So continue what you gotta do. Yeah, buddy. Yes. So, don't give up. Don't hurt yourself. Don't overdo it. But at least make sure you get you a nice little sweat, a nice burn. Shit. It'll pay off. Oh boy! Oh boy! Shit! Oh boy! Oh shit! I ain't do no push-ups. You gotta do your push-ups. I gotta do them like I do my stretching. Try to get 1 or 2 sets of push-ups in, because they really help your chest muscles. They the shit. And I already told you, if you're already in a downward dog position, might as well get your stretches in. Them stretches really hurt. Don't think I'm making them ugly faces to be cute, because they ugly. But you gotta stretch it. You really do. And you keep doing that every day, you're gonna strengthen those ligaments that hold your back together, that hold your spine in place. Your fucking spine ain't nothing. It's like any joint in your body. That motherfucker moves just like your finger. But there's certain shit that holds it firm, like your finger can be held firm. So you gotta strengthen up those ligaments, those tendons, and it'll help you in the end. So it's a method to the madness. I must have forgot. I did do some push-ups. The motherfuckers hit me. I did some earlier. Like a Billy in my jaws. I'll have to upgrade these in a minute. But I told you I'm going to Goodwill next time I get some more weights. This shit is expensive. No bullshit. So, it's worth it. But it's also worth it to be smart and find the same product for half the price if you can. Don't ever be no damn fool talking about how much shit costs like you bragging. Like that's smart because you spending twice as much as me. I'm gonna look at you like you a dummy. Might tell it to you in your face, and then might even tell you where you can go get it for half price, because I ain't got no hate in me. But don't think you winning no points telling me how much you paying for some dumb ass shit. Just in case I didn't share that earlier. Save your money, put up some, make smart investments, and your money will work for you. I ain't been to work in a week. I ain't getting no check last week. Did I make some investments before then? Yeah. Do I got residuals coming in? Yeah. So that's how it is. Was that shit years in the making? Yeah. Shit. I bought 1 or 2 of my rental properties 4, 5, 6 years ago to guarantee that I have residual this year. To guarantee if I take a vacation this year, I have some residual to cover me. And those 5, 6 years ago, when I bought that rental property, I could have bought gold, I could have bought diamonds, I could have bought me a drop with some 20s. I didn't. I bought an investment property. A motherfucking house I ain't never slept in. To this day. Just a rental investment. You know what I'm saying? It ain't always about that motherfucking flies and shit. I could be riding around on some big rims looking like big rim niggas look. But I'd rather have a nice little portfolio that says, you know what I'm saying, what it say. So just make sure you're making wise decisions. So when you get older, you won't be stressing so much. And if you make some good ones, you can pass down some of that shit. I ain't keeping all that bullshit. I die today. I know my kids got some properties they can split, or they can move in together. Learn how to be fucking family. And they ain't gotta argue and fight, but whatever the case is, they gonna have options. So that's just what it's about. Preparing yourself for options. Did that mean I had to pass on them 20s? Did that mean I had to pass on that motherfucking fresh ass whip that I wanted? Yeah. I went and bought a Malibu. Motherfucking family car. And waited until I could get the drop. Waited till I could get the big rim. Got the crib first, got the rental property, made the investments first. Then, let that bullshit pay for all of your other shit. I'll tell a motherfucker in a minute. You see me on some motherfucking dubs, you better believe I got 2, 3, 4, 5 cribs in the back pocket that you don't see. I'm not gonna come out here on no 20s and ain't got no motherfucking real ass motherfucking guns. Y'all niggas know about guns and butter. Them 20s is butter. That motherfucking gold necklace, that's butter. That artwork, that motherfucking collectibles, that motherfucking properties, them guns. So I'm gonna tell anybody, invest in some guns. Don't be all pressed about that butter shit. That silky, slick butter looking shit. And if a nigga looking silky and buttery and ain't got all them guns behind him, then he a clown. Now if he looking silky and buttery and he got all them guns behind him, then he put in hard work and he deserve to look silky and buttery. You understand? It ain't like the silky and buttery ain't gonna come, but you just don't put that shit first. If that make any sense. You don't put that shit first. It's gonna come, especially if you don't put it first. Put your motherfucking investments portfolio first. Put that motherfucking gangster shit first. And that shit'll start paying for that butter. But that's neither here nor there. That's another topic on success. Y'all motherfuckers at Home Depot need to be a little more kind. Cause y'all bitches, I might not even spend no more money up in there with y'all bitches. I be ordering shit. I got a fucking credit card to y'all bitches. I might cut that bitch up. Cause y'all got a whole Susie Q, bitch ass, attitude ass bitch. Treating motherfucker king with the respect undeserving of a king. So, let me see what's going on. Come on, get your ass over. I thought I was gonna have to say goodbye without my baby, because I had to let her out the dump. But she came right back on in to say goodbye to all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? This was a nice little workout. Nice Sunday. Didn't think I was going to be able to do nothing. Didn't want to do nothing. So I hope that encouraged anybody who felt the same way and got up and did something. You know what I'm saying? That's going to pay off for you. Period.